decided not to drive her.
Yeah, that's right. No, I was just probably fortunate that it clashed with a stable that he drives for quite regularly, and yeah, he's opted to stick with them, and yeah, I'm the fortunate one that got to receive the drive in a very nice filly.
Not often that you become a catch driver for a horse that's had 5 starts for 5 wins, Greg.
No, that's right. No, she's obviously building up a very impressive record at the moment, and yeah, usually those drives don't get thrown your way too often, but yeah, I was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time, I guess.
Well, I think as well as that, a 151.5 mile rate for Box of Chocolates. What are we going to look at in a smoking up sprint tonight?
Yeah, that's right. You know, Matty Knuckles Sheehan, a very good judge from up Bendigo way, he actually rang me on the way in. He says, I think that thing will lead and go 52 tonight. So he was pretty close to the money. So, yeah, no, if they can do that in, you know, a moderate assessed field, yeah, those fast class horses are really going to light up the track for sure.
Lightly raced horse, he's only had to 10 starts, brings up his 8th win tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. He's a super talented horse, and you know, the previous trainer and driver will tell you that this horse has got unlimited ability. He's just got a couple of aches and pains which we have to manage, but yeah, I couldn't be any more impressed with his run tonight.
He had a bit of time off from last campaign to this campaign. Did he have some injury issues?
Yeah, he's had a Paston issue which required him to have some time off the track, but credit to Jamie Lee King and Bruce Edwards, they rehabbed him back, and their patience is getting paid off now.
Tonight, he races well fresh. He got the job done for you.
Yeah, that's right, Robbie. Lovely to get another winner for Greg. Yeah, been a long-time supporter of mine and a good friend as well. And yeah, you're right. The horse has always shown reasonably good ability. Very immature-minded and a little bit in the body. So he is growing up. He needs to, because he's up on a tough enough mark now. But hopefully, in the past, he has always shown that he's taken a few runs to come to his top. So we can only hope that there's some improvement on tonight, and you know, he'll be able to match it in the higher classes. It
wasn't a fast front row. However, you were able to push up to get over to the pegs and lead. Pretty much dictated early. It turned out to be a fairly sprint home, 55.8. He got a little bit tired at the end, or he just wanted to sort of turn it up a bit?
Yeah, was probably getting a little bit tired. We sort of screwed him down as well as we can at home, but and generally a lot of our horses, maybe that's all you can get out of them, but this horse has always gone better after he's had a few starts. So he needed that cheap run. I honestly didn't really expect him to win tonight, but when I did get the run that I got, it doesn't surprise me that he did. But yeah, he was getting a little bit tight on the line. I might have gone for him maybe 100 too early. I was a bit more worried about Josh out wide. It's been going very well, you know, and the horse up the fence nearly got us. But yeah, he did a good job, and yeah, let's hope he can get a bit stronger and race on, you know, a bit further in the future.
Great race. It would have been an interesting race being part of the tactics, because there was certainly lots of moves and a lot of instantaneous decision making that was going on as that race was unfolding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, initially I had 2 fast beginners in front of me, and Kualoa isn't known for a gate speed. She's generally a little bit tardy out, so I initially wanted to try and punch through and try if I could get in front of Kualoa, but Anthony Butt had the same idea and went with me inside, and we were never going to have that happen. So we had to go to plan B and go back, and I got back quite quickly, and then decided when Anthony come back, instead of kicking up underneath him, I thought, you know, I'll just grab hold and let him in here, and it'll ensure that I got a nice horse to get a trail home in. So yeah, thankfully the speed was on the whole way, which you know, with the way the race was run, with the run we had, it panned out perfectly for her.
Well done, Mick. Look, I was talking to John Hawke during the week that you're probably aware, and we were having a bit of a chat, and John said to me, he's absolutely flying, this horse, Rob. Lance is really happy. Zach's been rubbed out. Who do you think I should put on? And I said, well, I think Mick Bellman would suit your horse. And he said, do you have his number? I said, yeah, here it is. And here you are, I'm interviewing you. Well done.
Thanks, Robbie. All credit to you and John. great minds think alike together, and can't thank everyone enough, Lance, everyone for the opportunity, and yeah, just fantastic. So.
Yeah, no, take it down, Mick.
Yeah.
Take it down. Yeah, take it down.
Just fantastic. It's just such a surreal feeling to, just get a drive against the best that we have here in the state, and then to conquer them. It feels like you've climbed Everest.
It's wrapped for you. You don't get probably the opportunities that you deserve to drive in these races. And let's talk this race. I mean, there was so much that went on. The lights went off a few times, a couple of times. Tell us what was the chat between drivers, trainers, what was going through everyone's mind?
Everyone, horses don't come along like Ride High every day. They're your show card. So even though we're rivals tonight, you still want to compete against the best and see the best. And I think the general consensus was that it wasn't going to go ahead. And we were just hoping and praying that they could get it to go ahead, and they have, and all credit to everyone behind the scenes. They've done a great job just to make the race even happen. So just so thankful that it did go ahead, and the best horse might have got beat, but it doesn't feel like that to me.
Not only you made the ground, you went straight past them. She was brilliant.
Yeah, definitely, Robbie. You know, I've been lucky enough to drive her in a handful of trials, and last week, and Anton said, you know, if you're anywhere near them tonight, she'll give them a real shake. And from the minute we stepped on the track, she felt like a different horse. She was really relaxed, and the run last week just topped her off beautiful. And she travelled beautiful, and sort of thought we were still a chance, even though the race had been ran very slow. And we moved into it good down the back, dropped in for a little bit of cover for about a 50 or 100 on the corner, and thought I was going okay, and then just thought we might have started to struggle again. But as soon as I popped off and pulled the plug, she just jogged away. She was, yeah, that was gears.
At times she looks like she's going to be put under pressure, but she just keeps responding each time.
Yeah, that's right. No, she's a lovely filly. She's been a great filly throughout her, relatively short campaign, career for Connections and myself. And she's just a real tradesman in a way. Just keeps getting the job done. So yeah, very proud of her effort tonight.
He was very strong.
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. I thought his run last week was really good. He did a bit of work mid-race, and I sort of felt if Malcolm's rhythm was in that, well, he'd be pretty hard to beat. He'd probably win quite well. So I was pretty confident, yeah.
You found the lead okay, and you just sort of kept running quick quarters. He was obviously pressured by Reactor now, but he just seemed so strong, and he just ran through the line.
Yeah, he was a little bit keen early, and then Reactor now come up outside him and got him up revvy. And as I said, we were running pretty solid. But I just seemed he was always good in the run. He felt comfortable, so I was pretty happy. And then as I said, he got up straight really well. Yeah.
Well, he got the right trip, didn't he, all the way through?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it just makes a difference on this track. Yeah, on the fence, and so yeah, that was the difference between winning and losing. Yeah.
Probably amongst your team, he was probably the fringe horse out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, he only basically come down because we only had a couple left up in Sydney, so we decided to bring the last couple down, him and Colossal. So, but he's an honest old fella and been racing well. So he'll continue to race. Where he can find the right race, he'll always a chance.